Everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to create a modern and beautiful login page using HTML and CSS in VS Code. I will explain the code step by step and also explain what each HTML tag and CSS property is used for. Let's get started. Firstly, I am created a folder called login page. Inside this folder, I am created two files. One is index.html and another is style.css. The index.html file will contain the structure of our web page, and the style.css file will be used to design a web page. Now let's start the login page. How to do? Now open index.html and type doc type HTML. This doc type HTML it helps the browser that we are using the modern HTML5 stands. Then type HTML tag. The HTML tag is the root of our web page and our HTML code goes inside it. Then type head tag. The head section contains information about the web page and links to resources such as CSS. Now type title tag. The title tag sets the name that appears on the browser tab. So inside the title tag, type modern login. Now after title, type link tag. This link tag contains a HTML file with our CSS file. Now in this link tag, write rel. This rel tells the browser that is a style sheet. And type href. Type style.css. This href tells the browser that location of our CSS file. Now then, after this head tag, type body tag. The body contains everything that we want to display on our web page. In this body tag, now I am using a div tag. The div tag is used as a container to group different elements together. I have given this div a class called login box. I am typing here class login box. And then we will use this class later in CSS to design our login box. Then next, in DV, use h1 tag, heading tag. In this, I am typing welcome back. The h1 tag is used for the main heading of a web page. Here I am displacing welcome back. And then next, p tag. This p tag is used to display a paragraph or normal text. So I am typing here login to your account. And then after this p tag, next input. Now I am creating an input field for username. The input tag allows the user to enter information. In input, type here text, and then placeholder. The placeholder attributes display a hint inside the input box. Now I am creating the password field. Again input, type. Here we are creating password. This type attributes the password. So the character entered by the user will be hidden. Placeholder is also will be password. And then the button tag creates a clickable button. Here I am giving in the text login. Then tag A. The A tag is called anchor tag. It is used to create links. So in the A tag, I am writing href hash, and between the tag I am writing forget password. The href attribute specifies where the link should take the user. Here I am using hash symbol because we haven't created a separate password reset page. Now close the DV tag. Our HTML structure is now ready. Now let's use CSS to make our login page beautiful and modern. Flower brackets. In this type box sizing, border box. body, again flower brackets. In this margin I am taking 0 and font family I am taking this. Next height I am taking 100 VH. Display I am taking flex. Next, justify content I am taking into center. Now background I am taking now class login box flower brackets. Firstly width I am taking 350 px and padding 35 px. Now background color I am taking white here, and then border radius I am taking 20 px. Box shadow text align I am taking into center, and then again class login box h1. Now here margin bottom I am taking 10 px, and next, and then class login box paragraphs. So let us choose color. So margin bottom 25 px. Class login box input flower brackets width I'm taking 100% and padding 13 px, and then margin bottom 15 px. Then border of it, border I'm taking 1 px solid HDD white, and then border radius here, border radius I am taking 10 px, and then lastly font size here I am taking 15 px. Okay, next class login box button flower brackets, and here, so now let's give width of it. Width I am taking 100%, and then padding 13 px, and then border none, and border radius 10 px, and color of it, color I am choosing white, and font size 16 px. Now pointer. Now lastly again close the bracket and class login box button. Over and flower brackets, in that choose background, so I am taking ash, I am taking blue again. Now class login box anchor tag here, and flower brackets. Display I am taking here block, and then margin top 18 px, and its color hash, and lastly text decoration. It will be none. Here box sizing means box sizing border box makes the width and height calculation easier. When we add padding and borders. In the body, if we see display flux means activates flux box which helps us arrange elements easily. Here justify content. This centers the login box horizontally, and then this centers the login box vertically. Here background. Here I am using a liner gradient to create a colorful background. If we see in login box of border radius, the border radius gives our login box rounded curves, and box shadow means adds a shadow around the login box, giving it a modern look. Box shadow means box shadow adds a shadow around the login box, giving it a modern look. And here padding creates space inside the elements. It is useful. And if we see width controls the size of our login box. Cursor pointer means cursor pointer changes the mouse cursor when we move it around over the button. And here lastly over. Here over means the over selector applies a style when the mouse pointer is placed over an element. Now let's save file and open our index.html file in the browser. To save this file, click Ctrl S. And here is our final modern login page. Here it is ready. So that's how we can create a modern login page using HTML and CSS in Visual Studio Code. In this video, we learned how to create the HTML structure and connect CSS to HTML, create input fields and buttons, and style our page using CSS. I hope you found this tutorial useful and easy to understand. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel for more beginner friendly coding. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.